Hi everyone, my name is Susie Q and I am the owner and maker of Glitter with Susie Q. If you like the content that you're seeing, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also connect with me by Facebook, Instagram, and email. This video is originally airing on April 26th and my anniversary is on April 27th. I got inspiration to do this cup by the sign that's on the right of your screen. It says 12/24/04 when he stole her heart, 11/30/2012 and he popped the question, and 4/27/13 and she stole his last name. I got this as a gift from one of my friends before I got married, and it has been hanging on our wall since we got married. And I took inspiration from this so that I could make this cup. This cup turned out really pretty, and it's kind of a reminder to me of how happy I am in my marriage and how much I absolutely love my husband. I'm going to be using the Flint Sisters Artist Cure Epoxy in order to adhere my glitter. The two glitter colors that I've chosen is Blushing Bride and Frozen. Frozen actually happens to be almost an exact match to my wedding colors, so when I decided to do this cup, there was no doubt in my mind what color I was going to use on the cup. I chose Blushing Bride because it's a lighter color that I knew would pop really well with the black vinyl. So I am going to take my epoxy and I am going to spread it along on my cup. I was working on a couple of different cups at this point, and my epoxy started to kind of cure on me, so it was starting to get a little bit thick and a little bit sticky. So you're going to kind of see me struggle spreading this epoxy on my cup, but I was able to get it all the way onto my cup, and I used probably more epoxy than what I normally would, but with it being so sticky, it was really hard for me to spread it along the cup. And I was using both of these are chunkier glitters, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough epoxy on there in order to make sure that my glitter stuck. I'm going to take my glitter, Blushing Bride, and I'm going to be spreading it on the middle section, probably about a third of the cup. I'm not measuring, I'm just kind of eyeballing, and I am just spreading it along the middle. Later I'll go through and I will put Frozen on the bottom and on the top. I probably, in the future of making this cup, I would make this section just a little bit bigger. That way I can make my decals bigger and be able to see them slightly better. But this time I did it, I used about a third of the cup for this Blushing Bride. As I'm adding my frozen glitter onto the cup, I am just going right up to where the Blushing Bride stops. I didn't want to do an ombre on this cup. I wanted it to be 3 separate sections, and I didn't want an ombre. Like I said before, I didn't measure, I just kind of eyeballed it, and you can see that I'm going right up to the edge of my Blushing Bride. I didn't want a straight line of any of these glitters. I kind of wanted it to be fluid, but again, I didn't want an ombre of them. So I'm going to add Frozen to the bottom part of my cup, and then I'll move up to the top of the cup and I'll put Frozen on the top of the cup as well. After I spread my glitter on my cup, I'm just using my hand and I'm just patting down my glitters because some of them are sticking up, and I want to make sure that my glitters are laying flat so that I can use less layers of epoxy. After I clean up my glitter, I am going to roll my cup on the sheet of paper. I decided that I wanted a clean sheet of paper to do this because I really didn't want the Blushing Bride to go into Frozen, and so I went ahead and I grabbed a new sheet of paper, and now I'm rolling my cup on this sheet of paper. I'm doing this so that those glitters that are sticking up will lay flat and require less layers of epoxy and less layers of sanding in the future. I let my epoxy cure overnight, and then I came back and I sealed my glitters. I did this for two reasons. The first reason is that I wanted to make sure that my Frozen glitter stayed where my Frozen glitter was, and my Blushing Bride glitter stayed where it was. I didn't really want a mixture of the two. So I want to make sure that my glitter is staying where it's supposed to stay. And the second reason is that I'm sealing down the glitters so that they don't stick up whenever I put epoxy on it. This step really will save you a lot of effort and energy in your epoxy and your sanding. I highly recommend sealing your glitters, especially your chunkies, and especially when you don't want them to move. I am sealing my Frozen section first, and I am just taking a line of glitter or a line of glue, putting it on my cup and spreading it in with this this fluffy makeup brush. After I get done spreading the glitter glue on, I am going to, I think I'm going to use the same brush, but as you guys can see, there is a lot of glitter in this brush. So I decided part of the reason why I didn't want to, or why I sealed this was so that the glitters didn't cross-contaminate. And it would have been a little silly if I had glitter stuck in my brush and then wiped it all over my Blushing Bride. So I just went into my bathroom and I washed off the brush, and then I came right back in and I put the layer of glitter glue on the Blushing Bride section. While you're waiting for me to finish sealing this cup, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and it really shows me that you guys are loving the content that I'm providing. After 2 hours of dry time, my cup is now ready to epoxy. I did a layer of epoxy, let it cure overnight, and then the next night I did another layer of epoxy and let it cure overnight. I have sped this part of the footage up dramatically, so please don't think that I'm moving this quickly. I am cutting out, or I've cut out my vinyl on my Cricut, and I am now attaching it to my cup. I've decided the easiest way to do this is going to be by using the reverse weeding method. I take the square that has my, or the rectangle really, that has my decals on it, and I place them on the cup where I want them to go. My cup measured about, I want to say it was about 10 inches around, and so I just divided my cup into thirds and used a marker to mark where I wanted my vinyl to go. As you guys can see, I'm kind of struggling to weed this out. The first two decals weren't super terrible to weed out, but the third one, it was really, really, really difficult to weed. I actually had to take the top phrase off, recut it, and then attach it to my cup. It did not go well. This is where I have my biggest regret of this cup. I've made this cup one other time, and that time I used water slide, some water slide paper. That was much easier, it came out much better, and I would highly recommend using water slide paper for this as opposed to vinyl. The font that I chose is just too thin and too delicate in order for weeding to be able to happen. And it just really came out a lot better when I did my water slide. So if you decide to use this as inspiration, follow what I'm saying. Please use water slide paper. If you do use this as an inspiration, please leave a comment below and show me the pictures that you make with this inspiration. So I just did about 45 minutes worth of vinyl work, so I am definitely going to seal in my my vinyl with my glitter glue. After 2 hours of letting my glitter glue dry, I then put my tumbler on my turner and I do 2 final coats of epoxy. And here's the final product. I am absolutely in love with this cup. Please give me a like if you also like this cup, or if you just want to show support for this channel. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. You can connect with me on social media with Facebook and Instagram, and you can also send me an email. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. But now it's time for you to watch the video that's suggested for you on the screen. Have a great day. Bye.